championship? We will find out in 6 minutes as drivers are ready, corners are ready, and we are going on the sound of the tone. And a clean start for four-wheel drive short course modified here in A main number 2. So Tanner in that white truck in the 3 spot got the win in A1. Dakotah and Maifield have something to say about that here in A main number 2 as they lead the entire field around right now here on lap 1. Maifield with a bit of a bobble, able to straighten that truck out and drive through and continue to hang on to that 2 position as they work down the straightaway, essentially in qualifying position right now. With the exception of Lutz and Turner, they have swapped spots just a little bit, the 4 and 5. So through that crooked rhythm section they go, over that wedge jump in the back, over that big tabletop. All these guys still airing it out. That wind kind of coming from the south right now, so not impacting those jumps too bad as Dakotah drives down in car number 1, that orange and blue truck down the straightaway. Maifield right there in tow. Tanner as well right there with them. Working on the left-hand side of the track, Dakotah leads the charge into that staircase. Some contact there in the center. Just saw it out of the peripheral vision there as those guys battle for those last 5 positions. But back up front, Dakotah Phend still leading them around. Maifield and Tanner have not gone away though and are there to potentially capitalize should Dakotah bobble, but lots of racing left in this one. Still working towards that 2-minute mark. And there we are, 2 down and 4 to go. Maifield puts the wheels up on the pipe just a little bit, but not losing any time right there. 1, 2, and 3 have separated just a little bit from the rest of the field. As it's Lutz, Bornhorst, Turner, and Blair right there. Oh, now Maifield as they go down in that drop down and step up. Maifield right on that back bumper of Dakotah Phend. So it's the orange and blue of Dakotah in car 1, the white, pink, and blue of Maifield in car number 2. Big air over both of that whip jump and that table. Left-hand side of the track, Maifield on the brakes a little bit right there to avoid contact with Dakotah. Up the stair climb they go. Maifield right on the back bumper as they go down the drop down around the horseshoe and across the line here. 33.6 and a 33.4 for Maifield. So Maifield right on the back. Jesse, be aware. There we go over the bent tabletop. Oh, Maifield a little loose over that bent tabletop, so that gap will separate a little bit between those top 2. Tanner right there in the 3rd spot. Should 1 and 2 tangle. Tanner is right there for a chance at his first national championship in the modified class here. Up, over, and down that little floater they go. Car 1, 2, and 3 down the straightaway. Is the battle for the top spot. They get through some upside down lap traffic there, but Dakotah spaces it out to a 1.2 second gap now with 2:30 to go in this one. Top to bottom running order: Dakotah, Ryan, Tanner, Joe, Kyle, Ryan Lutz, David, Austin, Keith, Jason, Terry, Christian, Lou, Dave, and Jesse. As your leaders work down the floater, oh, Maifield was dialed down it there. Dakotah with a little bit of a scrub. Oh, puts it up on 2 wheels in the sweeper. Does Dakotah. Able to keep it moving forward as they work up on and through some lap traffic here. Into that crooked rhythm section. 2 of the 3 have got clear of it now. Tanner still in some traffic, trying to work his way back into 1 and 2. Maifield right on the bumper of Phend with 1:45 to go on the race clock. Up that double stairs climber they go. Into the downhill floater. 1, 2, and 3 still some of the best battle on the track right now. Dakotah Phend into that 180. Maifield, that truck right there on the back. Down into that step down and step up. Dakotah, Maifield, and Tanner right there together. 1, 2, and 3. Oh, there's a lap car upside down on the backstretch. And Maifield with nowhere to go. Gets right into him, so Phend will capitalize on that with just about a minute to go.
1 minute left.
Dakotah Phend out in front. Now Denney to the 2, Maifield to the 3. So your leader, Dakotah Phend, over that big back table. Tanner and Maifield battle out for a position here. So right now, as they run with 33 seconds to go, we are potentially going to A main number 3 to decide. Oh, Tanner makes a little bit of a mistake coming out of that staircase, so Maifield goes by to the 2. As they run right now, it would be 3, 4, and 5 points carrying into that final A3 main with just 15 seconds on the clock. Oh, but Denney back to the inside of Maifield there as Maifield makes a mistake after the step up. They work into that big wedge jump. The battle for 2, closest one on the track right now as Dakotah with a little bit of breathing room. Maifield rolls it over on the left-hand side. Race him to the line, drivers, race him to the line. Clock has expired. Hemenway, you are caught. So Dakotah Phend will take the win on an 11:06:05. Tanner Denney will go 2, Ryan Maifield 3. And Joe and Lutz battle out here in that final position. Looks like Ryan goes 5, Joe 6. Kyle goes 6. So Lutz 4, Joe Bornhorst 5, Kyle 6. And waiting for Austin to finish here as Austin comes across in the 7th position. Hadley goes 8, Jason 9, Terry, Lou, Christian, David, and Jesse